What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So this video is going to be called the ups and downs of no contact. But before I get into it, I really want you guys to stick with me because I have a comment to read to you. Comment of the year award goes to this guy. I'm going to read it to you and then I'll get into the actual content of this video, but please stick around because this is awesome. He says, fellas, here's some stats for y'all. 99% of the time when she breaks up with you, there's already a guy on the sideline waiting to be called into play the field with your ex. So basically monkey branching, having somebody ready. Think of it like a sports team, he says. The coach, in parentheses, he says, your ex, doesn't like the way you've been playing lately. You've been disagreeing with the play calling, bad decisions, favoritism. They've been flirting with the team, mom or dad, etc. Then out of the blue, the coach benches you until they decide they want you in the game again. Or the player they replaced you with has no long-term game for them like they expected. Basically, you're glowing up in front of them. Not sure what he means by that. Explain that to me in the comments, guys. I might be a little stupid. Fuck the coach, fuck the team. Go play for another coach, another girl who is hotter that will let you be the starter for her/his team forever. No contact is forever. Don't give them that validation. Tom Brady gave the Patriots 5 Super Bowls, and they still did him dirty in the end. These hoes ain't loyal. It's just business. Reading this initially, I was like, well, try to pick it apart. You know what I mean? That's what I always do with comments. The YouTube comment section is kind of a weird place. It's a very weird and mostly negative place. On other parts of the internet, but on my channel and channels that are legit and people actually trying to help, people are pretty positive around here. So I read this and I initially tried to picking it apart, and it's really funny because I wouldn't say 99.9% of the time. However, it is a very high number. I'd say it's above 90. It's probably 90%. There are girls out there who are actually going to want to try to fix. They want the relationship to go to where they saw it going potentially in the future. So sometimes what they'll do is they'll just take some space from you anyway. So they'll be like, oh, you know what? I just need some space. I need some time, which sometimes it's true. And a lot of times it's not. And it's not that they have big, huge plans to go into a new relationship and have a 5-year goal of being with some new guy. No, they're just testing the waters. They're just going through the motions. And a lot of the times when they break up with you, they've been thinking about doing it for quite some time. They've been thinking about doing it for weeks, sometimes months. So what you have to do, guys, is understand that you're going to get hot and cold behavior. You're going to get up and down behavior. You're going to realize, okay, this person who's an emotional creature, they're going to feel one way about you and they're going to feel another way about you depending on what they're feeling in that moment. So sometimes what they'll do is they'll reach out to you. Sometimes they'll reach out to you to, actually want to see you. Sometimes they'll fuck you. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll go out with you on a date and and out of nowhere they disappear. They ghost you. You have to expect all of these things. Have no expectations of what's going to happen, because when you do have expectations and they don't go your way, you're going to be coming from an emotional place of need, lack, and you're just caring more than they do. That's always a bad move. What you need to do is be present, be aware, focus on having a great time, focus on, showing her a great time, focus on having a good time with your date. That's really what's important. So many guys reach out to me and they're like, okay, she reached out to me, we hung out, we had sex, we hooked up, we did all this and all that. Why is she now ghosting me? It's so common. And these guys, their mindsets are what I just explained. They have expectations. They are like, oh my God, the one girl I just spent 5 years with is now treating me like I'm nothing, right? Because sometimes people go straight up just cold on you, like you don't even exist anymore. Expect that. See, the reason why so many people are having such issues like this is because they have had nobody teach them or show them or even talk about breakups or talk about what relationship dynamics are like, what girls are like when they break up with you. No one tells people about this, so they have no foundation to go off of. So what I'm telling you is expect this behavior. Expect people to be cold towards you when they're dealing with, because look, I understand this is going to be hard for a lot of you guys to realize, but if you put yourself in their shoes, they want to break up with you. You know how awkward that is for them because they're no longer in love with you. This is how you figure people out. See, everyone's like, oh my God, this is happening to me. But if you understand, where is this person coming from? That is how you get that dialogue, or the internal dialogue that they would have when they think about you. Someone that's totally in love with you will be with you. This is true. They will go out of their way to make time. They will go out of their way to make you a priority. When somebody's not in love with you, guess what they treat you like? Garbage, trash. They don't want to be anywhere near you. So, raising your internal value and what everyone else sees, your social, social sexual marketplace value, raise that. Focus on raising that. Focus on increasing that. And when you do that, that is where your foundation can now be based off of. You can start focusing on going forward instead of backwards or staying stagnant. And then when you stay stagnant, that's most likely what got you broken up with in the first place. So look left and right over here for any further videos that will help you. Look in the description box below, like, comment, subscribe, and all that crap. Only subscribe if you really like my stuff. You don't have to subscribe. I just want to help you guys. Done.